Thank you everybody for tuning in. My name is Michael Michelini, and we're gonna go through how, at least the way I learn Chinese on the go on a day-to-day basis. So we had the previous video I did where I was explaining like my morning study practice, which has been really helpful. Again, I'm not a teacher of Chinese, I'm not an expert. I'm just a normal American that has been feeling it's been too long since I've started to really got to learn Chinese. I've been delaying it so long. So since I work with written Chinese now, I want to really study it. Watch out here. And so of course I do it every day in the morning, but throughout my life in business and outside, as we are today here on the streets of Shenzhen, it's important to learn. So I'm just going to give you some of my tactics. Let's go over here. Some of my tactics that might help you as well. So good old piece of paper. I know we have a mobile app, but just a piece of paper here. This is a Chinese like writing notebook that it's pretty ugly writing, but I was explaining in my other video, I write the characters I learn across. So this is dan. Dan-si is but. I don't have this shi here, dan-shi, but this is dan-shin. So I'm learning this. I'm in level 2 of the Domino Chinese. Felix there, I mentioned last time. So I'm in the very early stages of his level 2 course. And there's a Jidao is another one I'm learning. So anyway, I write those down here, and I kind of write this over and over and over. I usually carry 2 notebooks, but this is a smaller one I can just keep in my pocket. So I just pop it in my pocket here. And then another tip, this is my wallet. I don't carry a full wallet, but here I actually write the 4 words I'm working on today. So, I think it's about being prepared to keep the 4 words, 5 words every day I try to learn. So it's like I said, I write that down and keep that in my wallet as I go through my day. So those are like the old school paper ways that I do it. Of course, we have our WCC Dictionary mobile app, which let me whip up here. So in the mobile app, that's me with my kid. Pop it up right on my dashboard. Where here I have these four different options. So this is the search history of what I've been searching. This is OCR. It's actually a brand new feature we just put in. So I click here and let's maybe scan something. See if it works. Let's test it out here. Maybe I click here, and it's going to pull it up. So this is a student practicing a car, blind. Maybe that's wrong, but it's a work in progress, the OCR. But this is pretty cool. It's a student that is practicing cars right there. So I just scan that. So maybe I could save these if I want to my quick list. By clicking this plus arrow, I could add that to my quick list, and then I could study that on the go. Well, I go to my quick list here by clicking on this card and my quick list. So I have these are my saved keywords. I can keep up to 50 in it, and that helps me as I go walking around the streets. We're gonna walk into the subway now. We're at Gangsha, near the office, Gangsha Station. So let's take a look downstairs and see what else we can find. Okay, let's go for a ride on the subway. Another thing that maybe many of you are not based in China, so you don't have the advantage that I do to hear Chinese a lot. But even though I've been here for, it's kind of embarrassing now, almost 7 years, and I still don't speak Chinese so well. I've been trying to listen more actively. It's actually a skill to listen around you. So we can try to listen some words, and it's actually reading is very, very difficult, but listening is helpful. So let's take a ride. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's scan in. Let's try this OCR. Maybe we have English everywhere, but let's try to practice our Chinese. So I'll do the OCR. So let's see here. It's getting most of it. Look it up. Tongue feel ports. So I think this is Kaoan is a clear one. We learned that a lot from crossing the border here in Shenzhen to Hong Kong. So that was going to the Kaoan, Tian, and then Shi Tian. So it's a good one. And I'm also listening to people next to me, and they're talking about a lot of times you hear about numbers and money. So one other thing, it's actually not our official. It's not one of our apps, but I use it a lot. It's called SwiftKey. It's a keyboard app that you install to your phone. So I heard her speaking about. Hopefully they'll let us in here while we're recording. Don't have any bags, so she said, shh. So this is my my keyboard of SwiftKey, so I can flip it from English to Chinese just by swiping. See? So I put it to Chinese, and she said Shi Tian. So I heard her say Shi Tian. So I typed in what I think the pinyin was Shi Tian, and I typed that in. And I see some different suggestions. I don't know why it's saying San in front, but San Shi Tian is 30 days Tian. So I can click on this, if I don't maybe know this word, I can click look it up. And then we've done this in the previous video, but I can look up the word, I can see how it's written, I can see the radical breakdown, which is simple here, but by just listening, and again, let's do some more OCR scans. Let's read the back of this, guys. Or if he lets me. Oh, sorry. There's Shaoxin. This is head. Look it up. Jiashou. So this means like you're pressing your hand. Of course, there's mind your hand, but this is the word. I don't know this actually. This jia. So let me look it up. I click on it, and I can see how it is written. Or I can also see the radical breakdown, so it carry and sentences. So anyway, this is just another way of learning throughout your daily life, and I hope this helps you guys. And feedback, I don't know what other strategies you're using, but again, it's like listening and then listening, trying to understand opinion. I do a cross-reference in the app. I use SwiftKey and WCC Dictionary together for that. The OCR scanning and looking up characters, quick lists, and I still do use a traditional piece of paper. Alright, it's lunchtime, so everybody's traveling to get some food or whatever. Actually, it's always busy on the subways. So when I'm on the subway, I don't play too many games. What I do is I try to memorize my flashcards. So we mentioned a little bit about quick list. So this is my quick list. I have up to 50 words, and then I click on the study button right here. So the main ones I look at is display question. I can look at the Chinese, and I can try to understand English. Let's try that one first. So, oh man, this is Xing Qi. Qi, this is Xing Qi. So this is like the part of the day. Xing Qi Dian is Sunday. So I click reveal, and it gives me the word, and I can say it's correct or not. Man, I'm embarrassed. Let's see. This is Jiaozi. Jiaozi from dumpling. I'm learning. I told you I'm not a teacher. I'm a student. So this is Jiao. I'm correct here. Man, why am I having? These are my hard ones. This is This is hungry food, and this is me. I hungry. Is hungry. Okay, this is die. I remember this one. Anyway, so I just say done. It tells me I'm correct. But the harder one for me is the other way. I show the English, and then I gotta write the character to love. So this is I. So actually, this is where I actually write it. It's a little bit. I usually try to get a seat on these subways, but let's test my skills here. Maybe I could ask somebody for some help. But I. So I think it's like this, like this, like this. So I might be wrong, but I can check. So I drew it, and then I look it up. Reveal. And pretty close. The claw, the cap, and then the eye. So I'm right. So to shout out, this is Jiao. I remember this. Let me just make sure I can draw it. So this is the O and then the 4. Now, you know, everyone knows my pin word, but Jiao. So I'm correct, but it takes a lot longer. I think this is way harder than the others, but you know, it doesn't have to be all the time. I can just jump out of the subway. I don't have to finish. Oh, got hit in the head there, some hair, and go about my daily life. So you know, it's about making it part of your daily practice. You know, if you don't have excuses that you don't have time to learn Chinese like I did, I've been using this app now for a few months and these methods, but I really appreciate your feedback, how you learn Chinese, how you do things on the go. I'm sure there's probably other mobile apps, other solutions, but this is all free actually. I think our app is, you know, I'm on the marketing side, I think there's too much for free, honestly, but you can do all of this for free and learn as you go, and in 5-10 minutes a day. And I just strengthened my Chinese just now while we're doing this video. So thanks again, and see you later. Bye-bye.